Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Liam flip-flops back to Steffy. Hope's dirty move with Carter changes everything. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Liam Spencer Scott Clifton may change his mind about his pursuit of Hope Logan Annika Noel. B&B fans know Liam recently decided he wanted Hope back, so he's been trying to prove his commitment and hopefully find a path to a reunion. However, Liam could change his tune once he gets updates on Hope's latest plot with Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor. Hope has definitely been pushing Carter toward this shady Forrester takeover, so she's going to face backlash at some point. If Carter seals the deal on this coup, then you can bet Steffy Forrester Jacqueline McInnes Wood will blame Hope. Steffy already believes Hope is manipulating Carter, so she'll be even more convinced once he goes to such extremes. Of course, the news of Carter and Hope's romance will inevitably come to light as well, so that'll be another factor in all this. Steffy will feel like Hope has brainwashed Carter and may end up venting to Liam. What happens once Liam finds out Hope schemed with Carter to push Steffy and Ridge Forrester Torsten K off the Forrester throne? It could certainly alter Liam's perception of Hope and get him all riled up again. Liam may confront Hope somewhere down the line and insist he doesn't even recognize her anymore. Hope may protest about Steffy firing her first, but Liam might argue that could have been avoided if Hope had been honest about her romance with Carter. That romance may make Liam feel like a fool since he's been pushing for a reunion while Hope's been busy making Carter her new man. Liam could ultimately turn against Hope in a big way and take Steffy's side in the latest round of the Logan Forrester feud. As for Liam's own romantic desires, his heart could easily steer him towards Steffy once more. Liam may become increasingly protective of his ex and flip-flop to wanting Steffy back instead. Whatever the case, our B&B predictions point to Liam eventually having a huge reaction once he discovers the depths of Hope and Carter's deception. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Liam may decide he doesn't know Hope as well as he thought he did, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful. Liam's flip-flop back to Steffy and Hope's shocking move with Carter. For Liam Spencer, the battle between his heart and his head had never been more exhausting. Life in Los Angeles was a whirlwind of emotions, betrayals, and second chances, but this time, the stakes felt higher. As the fallout from his failed marriage to Hope Logan intensified, a single decision threatened to uproot every relationship he held dear. Liam's wavering heart. Sitting in the dimly lit corner of Il Giardino, Liam swirled his untouched glass of wine. Steffy Forrester's laughter echoed across the patio, pulling his gaze toward her table. There she was, radiant and carefree, playing with Kelly while Finn gazed adoringly at her. The scene tugged at Liam's heartstrings. He hated how complicated things had become. Months ago, his marriage to Hope had seemed indestructible, but cracks in their foundation appeared after Thomas Forrester's influence grew. Then there was Steffy, a constant presence in his life, co-parenting their daughter. She was the one who grounded him, and the memories they shared beckoned like a siren's call. Liam's phone buzzed, snapping him out of his thoughts. It was a text from Hope. "Can we talk tonight? It's important." He sighed. Lately, important seemed to mean another fight or, worse, another revelation about Thomas. Part of him wanted to ignore the message, but he owed her that much. Still, his mind wandered back to Steffy. Could he ever truly let her go, or had Hope's actions already pushed him too far? Hope's dirty move with Carter. Hope Logan had always been seen as the moral compass of the Forresters and Spencers, but recent events painted a different picture. Since her emotional fallout with Liam, Hope found solace in unexpected places. When Thomas wasn't available to lean on, Carter Walton's steady presence became a surprising source of comfort. Initially, their bond was innocent. Carter was the ever-supportive friend, offering advice and a shoulder to cry on. But as Hope's resentment toward Liam deepened, her interactions with Carter shifted. Her smiles lingered longer, her touches became more suggestive, and her words hinted at something forbidden. One night, after another heated argument with Liam, Hope found herself at Forrester Creations, pacing the executive office. Carter walked in, surprised to see her there so late. "Hope," he asked, concern etched across his face. "What's going on?" "I just needed to be somewhere quiet," she admitted, her voice trembling. Carter walked toward her, his presence calming. "Liam again?" She nodded, tears brimming in her eyes. "It's like we're on two different planets now. And Steffy, she's always there, waiting in the wings." Carter hesitated before placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "You deserve someone who makes you their first choice, Hope." Her eyes met his, searching for sincerity. And in that moment, something shifted. What started as a comforting hug quickly escalated. Before either of them could think twice, Hope's lips met Carter's, and their connection deepened. By morning, guilt gnawed at her, but a darker part of her felt justified. If Liam could never fully let go of Steffy, why should she deny herself happiness elsewhere? Little did she know, her decision would have far-reaching consequences. Steffy's stance on Liam. Meanwhile, Steffy was thriving, at least on the surface. Her life with Finn and the kids seemed picture-perfect, but Liam's presence in her orbit remained a challenge. Finn had been patient, understanding even, but he wasn't blind. He noticed the way Liam looked at Steffy, how their co-parenting discussions often blurred into personal territory. One evening, Finn confronted her. "Do you still have feelings for him?" he asked, his voice calm but firm. Steffy froze, caught off guard. "Finn, you know Liam and I have a history." "But that doesn't mean..." "That doesn't mean you're over him," Finn interrupted, his frustration bubbling to the surface. "I see the way he looks at you, Steffy. And honestly, I'm not sure he's the only one with lingering feelings." The accusation stung, not because it was entirely untrue, but because it forced Steffy to confront her own emotions. She loved Finn, but Liam was the father of her child, a bond that complicated everything. Later that week, Liam showed up at her doorstep unannounced. His eyes were heavy with regret, and his words spilled out before Steffy could stop him. "I can't stop thinking about you, Steffy," he confessed. "I know I've made mistakes, but when I'm with you and Kelly, it feels like home." Steffy's heart raced. She wanted to push him away, to remind him of his commitments to Hope, but part of her longed to believe his words. "Liam, you can't keep doing this," she said, her voice trembling. "Finn deserves better. I deserve better." But even as she said the words, she wondered if she truly believed them. The fallout begins. Hope's secret rendezvous with Carter didn't stay hidden for long. Paris Buckingham, ever the sharp observer, noticed the tension between the two during a meeting at Forrester Creations. Her suspicions grew when she overheard fragments of a heated argument. "I can't keep sneaking around like this, Hope," Carter said, his voice barely a whisper but loud enough for Paris to catch. "You need to figure out what you want." Paris's jaw dropped. Was Hope involved with Carter? The scandalous thought sent her mind racing. She debated whether to confront them or confide in someone else, but one thing was certain: this secret wouldn't stay buried for long. Back at Spencer Publications, Liam received an anonymous tip about Hope's late-night visits to Carter's office. The revelation hit him like a punch to the gut. Could Hope, the woman who always championed honesty and fidelity, really betray him. Fueled by anger and heartbreak, Liam stormed into Forrester Creations. He found Hope in the design studio, her expression shifting from surprise to guilt as she saw him. "Is it true?" Liam demanded, his voice shaking. "Are you seeing Carter?" Hope's silence was deafening. Tears welled in her eyes, but she couldn't bring herself to deny it. "Liam, I don't," he cut her off. "You've been judging me for years, holding me to some impossible standard, and all this time you were doing this." As the argument escalated, Steffy walked in, drawn by the commotion. Seeing Liam so broken, a wave of sympathy and something deeper washed over her. New alliances, new rivalries. The aftermath of Hope's betrayal and Liam's emotional breakdown set the stage for new alliances and rivalries. Steffy found herself torn between supporting Liam and protecting her relationship with Finn. Hope wrestled with her guilt, even as she struggled to justify her actions. And Carter, once the moral compass of Forrester Creations, faced the fallout of his involvement with a married woman. For Liam, the path forward was unclear. Part of him wanted to fight for Hope, to salvage the life they'd built together. But another part, a growing part, felt drawn back to Steffy. Could he finally give in to the feelings he'd buried for so long, or would the tangled web of betrayal and heartbreak destroy everything in its wake? One thing was certain, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, no decision comes without consequences, and no relationship remains unscathed.